So, Father Ron is doing the same structure. He's had 2 videos that he showed the last 2 weeks because he's been traveling and couldn't be here. And he is with us this evening. And I wanted to give you all an opportunity to ask him any questions that you might have on either one of his videos that we've shown in the past. Father Ron, I really do appreciate you taking the time to spend with us this evening. I've seen your videos. They were outstanding, I thought. But people may have questions. And if they do, now's a good opportunity to ask.
I'd be happy to answer them.
Jim?
Yeah.
Perry Lamb is here if you want to get him afterwards.
Okay, thank you.
Father Ron.
Yes.
You mentioned the program that you use to make the signs.
Inkscape is the name of the program.
Okay. I Googled it and downloaded it. But it would be very informative if you could do
I'll bring it down.
a quick overview of how that was done.
The best instructor on that is I mentioned in one of the previous, if I can find him here. Chandwell, I think, is the name of the company of the guy who does this. If I can share my screen here, I'll show you his website. He has a very thorough, where is it? I don't have share screen on. Yeah, I do. There it is.
Hey, Father, on that fellow's name is Michael Scott.
Michael Scott. Okay.
And he's in the UK. Now, I don't know. I haven't
but-
watched all of his videos, but does he have any that actually show how to use Inkscape?
Yes, he has about 3 or 4 of them who show how he shows how to use Inkscape with building flats, adding texture to them, making the roof, even a compound roof, without using rulers or measurements.
I watched him doing some of that. He goes through it so fast, I can't keep up. I can't.
Well, press the stop button or the pause button on your computer and watch it. But yeah, he goes through how to use Inkscape very well. And I just followed his instructions. What I did for the Windows is I just loaded a copy of Paul's drawing onto Inkscape. I think it's called import. And you import the picture, and then I drew just plain rectangular squares over the black parts of the windows, and I had the shape of the window left after that. He shows you how to eliminate, the background and so on. He does it. I know it's very fast on there because he's trying to keep his videos short. But press the pause button and go back and forth on it, and you can really learn how to use it. I'm not a master of it. I just followed his instructions on a couple of those, and that's how I did that. I also have used Corel Draw, which is something I happen to have on my computer to import some pictures, and then copied some of those pictures from after I've eliminated background information, traced and so on in Corel Draw, and then imported that or copied and pasted into Inkscape to do, for instance, the pumps for the gas station. And I'll talk about that next week when I do that section. But it's a free design program. I'm sure I could learn much more to do. I probably wouldn't even need Corel Draw
Well,
once I've
maybe
learned
now
more
that-
about Inkscape. I'm still very much a neophyte in terms of using Inkscape.
you know, I've got it on my computer and I tried it a couple of times and I didn't get very far with it. So now maybe after I'm done making this presentation, I can spend more time and actually learn how to use it.
And maybe when you learn how to use it, you could come back on the show and show us how to use
Yeah. I'm not sure I can do that, Jim, but
it.
I have to learn myself first, and I have nobody to teach me except myself. So
I got you.
it gets a little trying at times with that. The nice thing about it, I think, once you've learned how to use it, since Inkscape is a vector program rather than based on pixels,
Right.
it draws lines, and you could use that. For instance, if you have a Cricut cutter that you want to cut out your shapes and your walls and stuff with a machine rather than doing it with a scalpel, you
Yes.
import them right into that Cricut designware.
Well, it sounds like an interesting program. If people think they might be interested in, I'll see if I can find somebody who really knows how to use it to come on the show and show us how to do it.
Well, I'm sure Michael Scott really knows how to use it, but unfortunately, being in the UK, 7 o'clock our time is midnight his time. So
I understand.
trying to get him live on a show, I doubt would work very good.
Well, I may have to get somebody that's not of his caliber, but at least could give us some basic guidance.
Yep.
Anybody else have any questions for Father Ron? Father Ron, thank you again for being here this evening. I really do appreciate it and look forward to seeing you next week at your final phase 4 of your build of the service station.
Thank you. I'm going to be happy to show that.